All right, how's it going, everybody? I'm here at on location at the Fayette Pavilion, and the reason I'm out here tonight is because I heard of a story recently. You might have heard this too. That in or at the Mall of America, there's been a recent incident of a gentleman who was wearing a T-shirt that had "Jesus is the only way" on it. It's a bright neon green shirt, so you know it's going to be hard to miss. But he's got "Jesus is the only way," and on the back he's got the word "coexist," which some of you may be aware of. It's kind of this idea that all religions should be working together, getting together, because we all, believe the same thing, which we don't believe the same thing. So anyway, he has that marked out on the back. And someone came up and said they were offended by his shirt and notified the mall police or security. And they approached him and told him that he had to take the shirt off if he wanted to shop. He couldn't wear it because people were offended by his shirt. And so there's this kind of dialogue that goes back and forth, and the man says he wasn't doing anything, he didn't say anything. Now, I will say that there's some reports that he was there the day before and may have been outside preaching or, evangelizing, which may or may not be true. But on this particular day, he's not said anything to anyone. He was just walking through the mall, and someone was offended by a shirt. So the reason I bring this up is because I want to ask you, do you think that's crossing the line? Do you think that wearing a shirt like that is offensive? Do you think that it's an infringement on his First Amendment rights? Do you feel like if you're a non-Christian, what are your thoughts and feelings about this? Do you feel like, they went too far? Do you feel like a shirt can be offensive? Because honestly, if we're going to say that wearing a shirt that says Jesus is the only way on it, then I think we should really take into consideration some of the shirts that we see that have cussing on it, some shirts that have, different innuendo on it. Why wouldn't that be offensive? There's a verse in the Bible that says, Matthew 5:10. I'm going to wait for all of these distractions. Matthew 5:10, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to them." So we know in the scripture that the Bible tells us that persecution is going to come, that these kind of things are to be expected by people who are Christ followers. I just want to get your opinion and your thoughts on, do you feel like this is the kind of persecution that someone would expect just from wearing a T-shirt? Should we be surprised that we're in this kind of place in our society today? So give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts, your comments? If you want to read more about the story, go to relevantmagazine.com, and you'll see the whole story there. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think.